Hey guys, I'm Falan, Community Manager for Wargaming in EU, and I am back here at Gamescom 2017. And we have a very special guest, actually a group of very special guests here with me. I'm pretty sure that they don't really require an introduction, but please welcome Sabaton to the stream.
Hello everyone.
Hello there.
But unfortunately, I can't really start with you guys because I have to tell you something about our social media contest. So let's do that first. So basically, we have one contest I would like to remind you of, which is the Wargaming GC contest, which means that you guys can share whatever you feel interesting about Gamescom 2017 and share it with the hashtag WargamingGC, and then you can enter for a contest which allows you to win an Arosi gaming chair, or actually something I can show you. Let me try. One of these. This is a bonus code which was signed by Sabaton. Each of these cards, we have 5 altogether. These are unique and they have really cool stuff on them. Also a signature from Sabaton. So this was one of the contests. The other stuff that I would like to remind you of is that we have some Facebook frames. So if you guys want to show your interest in Gamescom 2017 and what we Wargaming are doing here, then go to Facebook/profile pic frames, and then you can change your profile pictures to include these frames and show that you are interested in Wargaming and GC17. One more important thing, there is going to be a bonus code embedded in this stream. This bonus code can be activated by 1,000 people, so that's a lot, so it's worth going for it. And the way to do it is you have to watch the stream. There is going to be a letter at a time, and then you have to complete the bonus code. By the end of the stream, you have to complete the bonus code. You go to the Wargaming EU website, log in, and then you activate the bonus code there. And what it contains is 1 day of premium time, 5 times personal reserves, and 100 crew experience boost. Okay, one more thing. This bonus code is only for EU, so keep that in mind, please. All right. So much for social media. Let's get back to you guys. Sorry for the wait.
No problem.
So, first question, obviously. We are at Gamescom. What do you guys think about Gamescom? How do you feel?
We feel it's very exciting to be here. We have not been in a place like this. We have been to lots of different kind of festivals, rock festivals, music festivals, but this is something different. So for us, it's great to be here.
So I imagine you guys go to a lot of these events, but not this as you mentioned. But how is it different?
It's much bigger in a way. I mean, on the area side of things, we can pack a lot of more people on a smaller area on a heavy metal festival. But it's really nice. I gotta say, I'm really impressed about everything. How well things are running, you know, organization-wise. And I mean, being a gamer myself, starting out with the Commodore 64 into the Amiga 500, it's kind of amazing to be here, actually.
Yeah, I mean, these guys organizing it, including us, we had a lot of experience. This has been going on for years, and Gamescom is getting bigger and bigger. So, but this is the first time you guys
It is our first time here, yeah.
Awesome. So that's the first time experience. That's always cool. You mentioned that you guys are all gamers as well, right? So you guys, I know that you don't have a lot of time, obviously.
We started out, basically all of us have been gaming for a long time, and with the World of Tanks coming into the picture, it's kind of living a little bit more again. Things that we used to do in the past. I
guess because the matches are actually relatively short. If you have a bit of time between gigs, you can still play a bit.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, it's not going to be a 2-hour commitment. It's a really nice touch.
Yeah. Okay.
What we are doing is a lot of shows around the world, and yeah, it's not that easy for us always to have good internet connection, but every now and then we have some chance.
There's still a chance for players to encounter you guys in the game and maybe get a shot at you.
Oh yeah, they can shoot me. I really enjoy the game, but I pretty much suck. So if you go for CPT Broden, that's my gamer tag, then you killed me.
Take notes, guys. Okay, have you guys maybe played the tank that is named after you?
I haven't played it yet.
I haven't played
it. Really?
Yeah. Well, it was released last week, and we had our own festival, the Sabaton Open Air, last week.
Mm-hmm.
So you can imagine that we were quite busy. We have a 4-day open air festival in our hometown, and a lot of people coming from all around the world, and we were quite busy. So we didn't have so much time to try it out until we actually came down here on Monday morning.
So maybe you can have a chance later on when you guys are finished with what you want to do at Gamescom.
I want to play down there.
Yeah,
I can imagine. You can hear the people in the back, right? So I already mentioned the tank. Let's talk about a bit about the cooperation between Wargaming and you guys, because there's a lot going on, right? We have the tank, we have the emblems, we have the music video, we have the music playing in the game. So
we have guitar.
Yeah, exactly, and there's the guitar. So, you know, guys, because actually the guitar is going to be taken away at some point because Sabaton is going to use it soon, as far as I understand. So let's maybe talk about the guitar first.
Yeah, sure.
What's the deal with the guitar?
Dude, I actually got it today as a gift from you guys, and dude, that's so freaking cool.
Maybe you can show it a little bit so that I can just do this.
Yeah.
Like this. So as you guys can see, there is a shell stuck in the guitar. There's a lot of flames going on, which is also always good for heavy metal, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So and it also looks like something has greased it, like a shell kind of hit it a bit.
Yeah, and also there's a button on the back. You can light it up, so it actually glows.
Like it has effects coming out.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's pretty cool.
All right. Are you guys going to use it?
Hopefully, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Plan is to Chris to play it on the show here tonight.
Yep.
Okay.
If we got time to fix it up.
Let's hope so, because it looks really cool. I want to see it in action. Okay, so let's go back to this cooperation a little bit. So how did this came to be, basically? What was the starting point of this?
Basically when the game World of Tanks was gonna be out in Europe and released, we were already in contact with some people from Wargaming, and we tried to do something because we found out that there was a huge interest in some of the people developing the game, that they really liked Sabaton. And we thought it could be a cool idea with Sabaton and a tank game, and we talked about it for a while, but it didn't work out by then. But a couple of years later, in a meeting when we were on tour, we actually met Slava from the Wargaming, and he came out to one of our shows, and he started to talk about the idea to incorporate a tank into the game.
Thank you, Slava. Okay.
And that's where it started, but it didn't end there, obviously, because we have now been, it's like almost a year since we've sit down and started to talk about this, and it takes some time to develop this. We have been 2 times to Minsk to sit there and work on the actual tank and film stuff and details about this. So it's been taking a little time, and over the course of since we started to work, we come up with new ideas constantly. The idea to do a music video for it, that came up a little bit later after we started to work, and just to make it all glued together a little bit more.
Okay. What made you decide to go with this song? Why did you choose Primo Victoria?
The tank in the game is called Primo Victoria, and Primo Victoria is Sabaton's maybe most iconic song, released in 2005. We never had a music video when we released it. We were, at that time, we didn't feel that we had the possibility to do something that would justify the song. But now we were able to do a great video together with the Wargaming people, and it's not connecting to what we sing about actually in the song, but since the song now relives together with the tank, the video connects very much to the story between the game,
right?
And the song and the band.
Okay, I see. And by the way, guys, we are going to show the video later on, just so you know. What about all the other stuff that you worked together? So I'm pretty sure that you guys were involved in creating the tank a little bit, right? Did you get any input in how it was designed?
Yeah, we were in Minsk, as I said, when we were talking about the different ideas. We had lots of different possibilities, sketches. There was a whole table full of different ideas, and we were looking at them and thinking, this might work, this might work. And in the end, I think we changed something around 70 details from the original sketches. So it was a lot of work to make this happen, but very exciting to be part of making it unique.
Okay, it certainly is. It's really cool. We are going to be playing it with one of my colleagues later on, so that we can show how we actually screw up our games, probably. Because we, on the stream it's not exactly easy to play, but we are going to try and play it to its best, because it's a really cool tank. Okay, I wanted to ask you guys about the role this all plays, you know, like in gaming, in wargaming specifically. So why do you think it's important that you guys are cooperating with us? Why is it important that people can listen to this song and play it even in the game?
Well, in a way, what we really admire about wargaming is the attention to historical detail. We've been singing about military history in heavy metal now for many, many years, and I gotta say it's really refreshing to see people taking the real historical context so serious. Instead of, there's a lot of, you know, brands out there releasing games and stuff that is a more Hollywoodized steroid version. Nothing wrong with that as entertainment, but we take pride in making our lyrics historically correct to every measure we can take. And that's one of the reasons I'm really happy to be with wargaming, because there is a genuine interest and, you know, to be historically accurate. You could argue that having a Sabaton tank will compromise that, but it is a fucking cool tank.
It is. What would you... okay, I'm not going to ask this. I'm going to ask something else. Do you think that there is a clear connection between like wargamers and then heavy metal fans? Is there an overlap?
Yeah, because originally, I mean, you don't know who's a gaming fan and you don't know who can be a heavy metal fan. There's a lot of different people, all ages, coming from all around the world. So our fans have a range of age from very, very young down to the smallest kids to old retired people and everything in between. And gamers can be the same. And you don't know who is. You can walk down the street and you see this. Of course, a lot of metalheads, they distinct themselves. They look a little bit different, a lot of them, but not nearly most of them. I think we will see in a few hours when we stand on that stage, a lot of the people who are in here, that they just absolutely show what they have inside, all the emotions, and that they show that they are Sabaton fans. We will see a lot of those people that maybe throw their suits and then they are standing in a Sabaton t-shirt under.
Like this one, for example.
There we go.
Which kind of suits me, because as I already told you before, I am one of those guys. Even though I am not one of those guys who like shows that I am a metalhead, but I actually listen to your songs, for example, while I'm playing World of Tanks. Because I think that there is a huge overlap, actually. It goes really well, you know, like you get in the mood, you listen to the song, you get it pumping, and then you play.
And of course we have a lot of songs about tanks.
Oh, exactly. That's cool. Do you think that there might be some other songs coming in the future? I don't want to pry, obviously, and I'm not sure you can disclose anything like that, but is there going to be something more coming from you guys?
It's too early to talk about something like that. We have been focusing on this now, and that's been taking a lot of time, and as I said, almost a year or something to work until we are here. And now we're here at Gamescom, and it's kind of the whole thing coming to the ultimate show. And from here, we definitely want to take it to more levels, but for now we cannot say much more what's going to happen.
I just want to try, you know, who never knows. Okay, guys, there is also something called hashtag tank metal. So this is the tank metal. That's what you guys came up with to describe Primo Victoria. Like, what's behind that? Why is it tank metal?
Well, why is people asking why? You should always ask why not.
Okay, why is it? Oh, I can't actually ask that, right?
Yeah. No. I mean, as I said, well, how would you describe this cooperation in one word?
Tank metal?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's very easy, actually.
True enough.
Yep.
Because, you know, like, because I know a bit about metal, because I couldn't say that I know a lot, since there's so many different genres, right? You guys are doing heavy metal, but tank metal is kind of... Is it a subgenre, or is it just something that you would designate this video as?
I would designate it this. It's pretty unique, I'd say.
I think we invented it for this thing.
Okay, but who knows? It might be a broader genre later on, right?
It might take off. Hopefully it will.
Okay, let's talk about the video a bit, and maybe we can also show the way the video was made in the background. How could you? How was the video actually? How was it? How was the shoot? Where did you guys go?
We did 2 different shoots. The first one was in Strängnäs at the Tank Museum in Sweden, and that's where we shot the inside parts, everything you see when we are inside the tank. Also a way to make sure it's historically accurate to the extent it's possible, of course. And then we did one day in Belarus, outside of Minsk.
You mean night?
Yeah, exactly. One night. That's true, actually. And that was a night shoot, and it was pretty nice because there was a lot of real tanks there, and which is always very, very, very nice.
Did you guys actually manage to climb? I suppose you actually got into those tanks, right?
Yep.
So can you maybe talk about that experience? Because in my experience, because you know that this comes up for everyone, when I climbed into my first tank and I tried to squeeze myself into the driver's compartment, and I realized that I'm absolutely too tall for it. So how was it?
I mean, it was so bizarre. It was so bizarre, but it was such a cool experience. But I think Per has the best experience while driving through a fucking stone wall in a tank.
Yeah, that was something. When we were about to shoot the scene where the tank is pushing through the wall and driving over the band performing, it's basically just before I was like, I need to climb into that tank right now and I need to go through that wall. And yeah.
So do I understand this correctly? There was a wall that was, I guess, specifically built for this purpose. And
we built like a 16 times 8 meter wall or something, and made out of concrete, where we used as a background when performing during the video. And then at one time, there is a tank, a bad tank, driving through the wall and crushing the band.
That's not special effects. The tank is actually...
it's not CGI. People.
And you are inside.
Yeah.
Okay. And how was it? Did you actually feel the impact and everything?
Oh, hell yeah. And when we were filming and the explosions and all the dirt that were flying around, I was completely covered in dirt and concrete and stuff when I was climbing out of that tank. But it was well worth it. Everything I drink after that in the night was tasting like, but well worth it.
Okay.
It almost drove over the PA because he couldn't see anything, so he kept on driving, and everybody was like, stop. He almost ran over the cameras and everything.
Yeah, that's true. And when I was inside of the tank, I didn't see much out, of course, because there isn't so much view from inside of a tank. So I was trying to film something from inside with my camera, but I think that got a little bit screwed up. So when it was all covered in dirt with the explosion, there was no visibility left.
There's not a lot of room for error, right? Because there's only one wall, and you kind of have to crash through it, and they don't rebuild it.
Yeah, we actually asked them, so if this fails, what do you do then? We just build it up again. Okay.
So did it actually work for the first time?
It actually did, yeah.
That's good, I suppose, especially for the guys who had to build the wall. But it would have been probably fun to crash through it the second time, right?
What?
It would have been probably fun to crash through the wall a second time, or not? Not so much?
It would have been so much fun to see it again, but...
Yeah, then we would make sure that it didn't work on the second time either, if it was that fun.
Everyone has a turn right from the bed.
We just spend the whole weekend crashing through walls.
So how long does it actually take to shoot this kind of video? How much work goes into that?
It was one day in Stockholm, outside of Stockholm in the military museum, and then it was 3 days in Minsk for shooting. We were mainly part of the first day, and...
I mean, there's a lot of people working on that, so it is almost impossible to say because everybody does their part. And as I said, we were only there for 2 times 12 or 10 hours for us. But I mean, everything from storyboarding in the beginning, the filming of the stuff that we're not a part of, the editing, that's I would appreciate about 2 weeks of work.
Probably 2 weeks.
Something like that.
And can you maybe talk about the storyboard a bit? What was the idea behind the video?
Yeah, I mean, also that the fact that we were in the middle of a very, very long tour. We did a 3-month European tour, and we had a little gap in between where we basically filmed this. So that's also made it that we needed to work very long days to shoot this and stuff. But the idea started out when we started to talk about doing a video. We were looking for a director, a producer who had a good idea, and it fell to this Soran guy who's been working with Rammstein and a lot of other stuff, which has great visions of how things should be. And when we had the first initial meeting down in, must have been Berlin.
Yeah, Berlin. That's the first time.
He explained some of the details about, then I want this to happen, and then boom, and then bang, and then tanks drive, and boom, 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 and they shoot, and they boom, and they hunt, and boom. And it was all like even a show just to watch him explaining how the video's gonna be. And then drive through a wall and crash and destroy the band, and we're like, whoa, that sounds intense. Yeah, but it's gonna be computer graphics, so you guys don't need to think about actually how we're gonna crash through a wall and stuff like that.
Well.
Oh, that sounds okay, we understand. But a little bit later it was like, guys, I've changed the plan. No computer graphics, we're all going to Minsk, we build everything, we use real tanks, real bullets, real shells, real explosions, and that's what we did.
But there's still some CGI going on.
There has to be some CGI, of course. Our tank, the Sabaton tank, the Prima Victoria tank used in the video, of course it doesn't exist in real world. So we were using like a motion capture fitted tank of similar properties that they fitted with all these dots and stuff.
If I remember correctly, I read something about it. It was a T-72, so a Russian tank initially, right? So basically, they captured the motion, and then the CGI was turning it into the Swedish tank.
Yes.
Right? Oh, that's really cool.
So very impressive to see how that was done, and like we similar tank, but it will be your tank, and it was our tank. So sure, we used some CGIs, but a lot of the stuff that you see are the real stuff, and
we
were there
for real, for example.
Okay, let's talk about the band a little bit. So you told me that it was 1999, right, when Sabaton was created, basically.
A long time ago.
Can you maybe talk about how it came to be and why you chose this theme, basically, that you guys are using the historical topics to create your songs?
Yeah, we have been doing this. I mean, this is half my life I spent in this band now, which is a great feeling, of course. So it's grown with us. We started, as you said, in 1999, and but it wasn't until in 2005 when we released Prima Victoria album that the general concept of the band was born, to sing about military history, about battles, and it was just an idea for making one concept album. We made it to 2 albums, and then the fans demanded more, and now we have been doing it for a long time, and don't really see how it would change.
How many albums do you actually have? Because last time I checked, it was a lot.
8 now, I think.
We have 8 studio albums and a couple of live albums, live DVDs. So it's been, and they are all, basically all of them, except for the very first stuff, are about historical events and battles and stuff. And we have been the original members, me and Joachim, who is the singer. We have been the original members since the start. And Chris here, he joined in 2012. And since then we have been doing maybe like almost around 600 shows since you joined or something.
Something like that, 600-700
We
shows,
are quite busy band.
So you guys are constantly on the road, basically. Almost constantly.
Yeah, it's quite a lot, but I mean, we like it. What does a musician do? You play music, you know?
Yeah. So how do you actually come up with the topics? So what is the basis of the song?
Well, most of them come from fans.
Really?
Yeah. We ask people to send us ideas because it's easier. Because when we're back in Sweden, when we're young, we read about Swedish history and we know almost everything, but not everything. And for example, German history, we don't really know everything about that. And like Slovakian history, we don't know everything about that. But people who actually live there know a bunch of stuff that we don't know. So they send us some ideas and stuff, and you got a whole folder of so much stuff.
So you guys actually research these topics, I guess, before doing the songs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The way it started from fan side was in 2010. We were looking just for a few more topics. We had most of the ideas for Coat of Arms ready, the album by then, but we needed something. So we just asked our fans, "Can you contribute with something?" And of course they would love to. So suddenly I got about 10,000 ideas in my mailbox, And that was more than we asked for, of course, but thank you for that. We're never gonna run out of ideas now. And since then, it's been continuously coming more and more and more. And sure, we do a lot of research on our own and that, but there's, as Chris said, there's stories that we don't ever have a chance to hear about. Very often, this happens in countries where they are maybe not English speaking, and they tell us the story and there is no really translated version of their story. These are pretty interesting ones, because these ones we can never find anywhere else. Hopefully their sources are trustable, and we try our best to go and validate them, the sources. We can't sit and do extreme research all the time. We wouldn't be able to play any heavy metal. But we do try to dig in when we are doing something.
So that also means that you guys have an infinite source of topics for the future to release even more albums, right?
Oh, yes.
That's awesome. Okay, I have an interesting question. What makes Sabaton so special? Because in my experience, at least, you guys, I mean, other people are using these historic topics as well with other metal bands, but you guys are kind of the metal band for this, right? Sabaton is the historic metal band.
Yeah, we're so charming, you know.
Obviously.
Yeah, but I guess we have been continuously doing it. There are many bands who have been singing about the same kind of topics, but maybe on a song or maybe an album. But for a career, that's quite unique.
Yes, it is. I think so too. So guys, I think I have one more question for you. What do you guys want to say to your wargaming fans out there?
This will be so cool. Let's battle.
Please don't kill me.
And I beat you.
Because these guys are going to play soon on the stage, and we are going to actually stream it soon. But before we do that, we are going to have some more special guests for you, and we are going to actually show the Primo Victoria video right now. So hang tight.
Enjoy.
Through the gates of hell, as we make our way to heaven, through the Nazi lines. Primo Victoria. We've been training, oh yes, now we're ready to strike.
Das können wir besser. Ja, jetzt fehlt uns natürlich der... hier, jetzt, Moment. Der Sidescrape, das natürlich. Jetzt aber hier oben auf die Hülle. Die müssen alle mal an die Panzerschule, die Kameraden hier. Jetzt aber! Hilft deinem Kollegen! Wenn er hingucken! Geht trotzdem raus, wer will's? Okay.
Hey Mike, how about we change the rules for this? How about if those guys, they just simply go and 3 mouse rushes one side?
If you can convince them, yes.
So, if we say that it's going to be influenced somehow by what you get in the end.
You want them to rush now or what?
Yeah. Do we want to rush?
Okay, Männer, macht mal ein bisschen Blitzkrieg hier jetzt. Da oben. Achtung, das könnte... Da.
Primo Victoria tank, manned by the unique Sabaton crew with a band of Brothers Perk. Primo Victoria, the power of heavy metal.
Der ist auf dem Panzer. Jetzt aber, Autoloader, komm! Da werden wir, jetzt hier, komm, jetzt aber! Hier hin! Okay, Moment, ist gerade ein bisschen der Wurm da oben vielleicht. Ja, kann er? Das muss doch jetzt klappen. Einer weniger, schade. Der Sidescrape. Sidescrape. Da oben! Was ist denn heute los? Männer, feuert die doch mal ein bisschen an, komm! Sonst wird das ja nichts. Schön. So, jetzt mal ein bisschen vorfahren hier, dann kommt auch ein bisschen Beute. Ja, genau, jetzt. Ah, der zieht sich zurück. Ja, Maus ist Maus.
I think we switch to another one.
So, jetzt nach rechts vielleicht. Oder dreht er mal nach rechts. Voll! Schön. So, weiter geht's. Hoppala. Kurz gucken. Achtung, jetzt für die Flank. Jetzt aber ein bisschen tiefer, bis es grün wird. How much haben wir mit Damage? Doch, haben wir an. Jetzt aber. Jawohl! Code! Wir haben noch T-Shirts, wir haben noch Codes. So, linke Seite. Kommt gleich noch was. Ah, hier, habt ihr gesehen? Mal kurz. So. Weiter geht's. War da was? Nee. Eieieiei. Er nimmt zu viel Schaden. Zu viel Schaden. Yeah, next time we don't pick a mouse.
How about we just simply ruffle one bonus code, which is really cool.
Yeah, we can. Like. Yeah.
Well, what about we do it now?
Okay, Leute. War der Schaden? Okay. Ja, ah. Okay, Männer. Alle fertig?
Come here, guys.
Do we give codes or not?
It's up to you. What do you think?
It was our choice, so yes, we do. So, herzlichen Glückwunsch. Auch wenn es nicht ganz...
welcome back World of Tanks PC fans to the continuation of our Wargaming GC Gamescom 2017 live stream. I'm Zamtrios from Wargaming Europe, and joining me here today is a very special guest, somebody that I'm truly honored and humbled to talk to. Composer, musician, sound director, a person behind the highly acclaimed Silent Hill series soundtrack. Ladies and gentlemen, Akira Yamaoka.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello
everyone. Together with Ozan from Wargaming APAC, who is going to help me out a bit with Japanese translations.
Absolutely.
As I got a bit rusty, so Ozan, thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
For being here.
Yeah.
First things first, Yamaoka-san, Ozan, how is Gamescom treating you so far?
Gamescom はどんな印象なんですか？どんな感じ？
今回僕3回目なんですけど、毎年盛り上がってて、楽しいイベントですよね。
So it's actually his third participation in Gamescom, and every time he thinks that it's pretty amazing. So he's having a very good time so far. Yeah.
Great to hear that. It's definitely crazy. It's the first day we're open for public, and just by looking at our Wargaming GC floor, you can see that it's filled with fans of World of Tanks PC checking the new content that we're presenting, which of course are the improved graphics represented by 3 maps and the grand battles. And talking about fans, Yamaoka-san, I heard you play World of Tanks PC yourself. Which tank is your favorite one?
ね、自分がもうタンカーということなんですけども、一番好きな戦車とかいろいろ語ってください。
ティガーが一番好きなんですけど、やっぱ日本人なので、日本のタンクをなるべく頑張ってプレイしてますね。本当はティガーやりたいんですけど。
His favorite tank is the Tiger, the Tiger 1. But you know, because he's Japanese and he wants to support the Japanese nation, Japanese tech tree, he knows that it's not the best tank. They are not the best tanks in the world, but still he really wants to support them, so he play them as well. Yeah.
I can definitely relate to that. I love the 131 that we have from the Bovington Tank Museum. Great to hear that. In terms of your experience, the musical one, you are working on a special project for World of Tanks PC. Is that right? A special track that at one point will arrive in the game. Can you talk a bit about that experience? So what is the track about?
今トラックを作っているということで、どんなトラックなのかいろいろちょっと教えてください。
そうですね。日本のエリアのマップの音楽を僕の方で担当してまして、でミンスクのオーディオチームと一緒にワールド・オブ・タンクスっていうゲームで一番楽しい、一番最適な音楽作りっていうのをやってます。
So because Yamaoka-san is Japanese, is working more on a Japanese themed type of music, that could be used in the Japanese map. So now he's in charge of making, the best piece of music possible for this, for representing Japan as a country, and he's working very closely with the Minsk, our audio team in Minsk, to have the most compelling music possible and the best experience for the players, and listening to that track by playing World of Tanks.
Since you mentioned the Minsk audio team, I do know that Yamaoka-san visited the office. How was that experience?
ね、1ヶ月半ぐらいにオーディオチームと会ったんですけど、どんな経験だったんでしょうか。
いや本当に素晴らしいっていうのはお世辞じゃなくて、本当にゲームワールド・オブ・タンクスってゲームももちろんですけど、ゲームのオーディオデザイン、サウンドデザインっていうのをすごいしっかり考えて。毎日研究もそうですけど、技術の修練もそうですけど、すごいチームだなっていうのはもう行って僕が逆に勉強させていただいたっていう立場の方ですね。
So actually, it was we went about a month and a half ago to visit the Minsk team and mingle more with them, and he was actually very impressed by the quality of the team and the guys behind all the music of World of Tanks. Actually, he thought himself that he learned a lot of stuff, throughout this process, because some of the guys over there, especially on the technical level, are really high. Some of them are working with, bands like Prodigy and stuff like that. So he was very, very impressed by the quality of the team there. It's overall a great experience and a great human experience with the team.
Amazing. Coming back to your relation to World of Tanks PC, in one of your interviews, you mentioned that you most likely enjoyed the game differently than most of our, let's say, hardcore audience playing the title. So I'm interested in what got you hooked. Was it the art direction, or maybe was it the music itself? How do you enjoy World of Tanks personally?
どうして個人的にはどうしてWorld of Tanksが好きなのか、あと何が特別なのか、アートディレクションなのか、それからオーディオなのか、自分にとってはWorld of Tanksでどういうものなのか。
やっぱりこのゲーム、僕ゲーム大好きなんですけど、ワールド・オブ・タンクスっていうゲームじゃないと遊べない部分、 例えばそのストラテジーの遊び方、これもワールドタンクスだけだと思うんですよね。それと、シューティングっていうシューティングゲームではないけどアクションゲームとしての面白さ、あとシミュレーションですよね。戦車の挙動とか背景との、もう戦車の動きもしっかりそうだし、設定もそうですけど、しっかりとしたシミュレーションとしての遊びっていうのが、この3つがすごくこう絡み合ってバランスとしていい形になっているのがワールド・オブ・タンクスってゲームなのかなと。これは唯一のゲームだと思ってますね。
You know what I prefer the most is the uniqueness of the game and the fact that you can probably play. There's only one game like World of Tanks, and this is what I like the most. And what for him is very particular, and what he likes the most is that it's originally a big strategy game, fine, but so he can feel that strategy is really important in the game. So strategy is not battlefield strategy, about thinking before acting, knowledge of your opponents. So that's one part. The second part is definitely about the action. So even if it's not a fast shooting type of action, it's still very action driven. So there is this part as well. And the last part is about the simulation, in the game. Very, loyal to the real tanks. And and this combination of the three is for him what makes the game uniqueness, and that's why he got really hooked, to it very quickly.
That's very interesting. Thank you very much for that. When it comes to the special project itself, I do believe we cannot disclose much yet, but I'm wondering if maybe you could tell us what are the inspirations behind it.
まず今のプロジェクトについてどんなインスピレーションだったのか、そのあたりトラックについてどんなインスピレーションがあったのか。
やっぱりもうウォーゲーミングのスタッフもそうですし、僕にとっての一番インスピレーションはやっぱりワールド・オブ・タンクスのオーディオチームの会話もそうですけど、彼らが考えていることとインスピレーションっていうのは自分の中ではすごい大きいかなと思ってます。
So for him, most inspiration he took from was by interacting with actually the wargaming people and the staff, and not only the audio team, but most of the people he's been interacting so far. There's a lot of actually cultural similarities between Belarus and Japanese countries, especially in terms of music. So he was actually very interested, and he was amazed to see so many, common themes between the two cultures, and that is basically taking his, inspiration from people and interacting with people.
That's great. That's a great piece of information. Gentlemen, thank you very much for your time, for joining us here today. And thank you, World of Tanks PC fans, for tuning in and meeting us today. Stay tuned, as in a moment we're going to continue our stream as Sabaton team is preparing for their concert together with the community team members, Kaitek, who is the World of Tanks PC product specialist, and my friend Phelan, who is the community manager for English community. We're going to check out the tank, and then we're going to switch it right back to the Sabaton concert. So stay with us. We'll be right back. Gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And roll out.
Primo Victoria tank, manned by the unique Sabaton crew with a band of brothers Perk. Primo Victoria, the power of heavy metal.
Through the gates of hell, as we make our way to heaven through the Nazi lines. Primo Victoria. Now we're ready to strike. gates of hell as we make our way to heaven through the Nazi lines. Medieval Victoria on the 6th of June, on the shores of Western Europe, 1944. Day-Day.
Yeah, we're live, we're back, really? Welcome back, World of Tanks PC community, to the yet another continuation of our Wargaming GC Gamescom 2017 live stream. I'm Zamtrios from Wargaming Europe, and joining me here today are my best buds, Kai Tush.
Hello, thank you for introducing me. Hey, I'm Kajček. My nickname is really hard to pronounce, so don't try it, please, never. But I'm community product specialist for tanks, and I have some news for you. So I will tell you something about what's coming in future patches, and I will tell you something about this amazing Primo Victoria, as we call it, Sabaton tank.
And who we got on the other side of the couch that we yet not introduced, it's Phelan.
Exactly. Hey guys, I'm back again, I suppose, right?
Yes, I guess the English community manager. And guys, what we're gonna do now, I guess we're gonna play some tanks, right? So get this baby on the road, Kaya. You're the main man.
I will try it.
You're the driver. I guess
it's not gonna be the best gameplay because I have to focus on everything.
Yeah, sure thing.
I'm like super excited about this, you know.
Let's see if I can get this table a bit closer to you. Outside of that, it's gonna be a perfect back exercise for you. You're gonna strengthen your arms.
Okay.
You're gonna steady your aim. I think at the end of the day, it actually might bring your win ratio up.
So I'm going to hold it for him so that he can actually talk to you guys while he's playing.
Okay, Kai, so what do we have here? It's a Centurion?
So we have, basically it's a Centurion. It was built in Great Britain, but the Swedish army actually bought a couple of these after the Second World War, before they started the S1 project. So this is it. It is basically Centurion. You will see it in a game in this state, most likely after one of the next updates, because we are currently super testing the Centurion with a buff turret. And actually the turret is one of the best parts of this tank because it has over 200 millimeters in the front, so you can play really good hull down. If you don't know what is the hull down tactic, it's basically you are hiding your hull and you are showing only the turret, which can bounce a lot of shells. I hope I will be able to show you. I have to really zoom in the screen, but it's gonna be fine.
Yeah,
I hope I will show you the best.
What you do not see is that Kaya is a bit far from the screen itself, but
yes,
but
we did it on purpose, right?
Kaya is so good at this game that he needs a bit of a handicap, right?
Exactly. Kaya is so good that we had to nerf him a bit.
Exactly.
So what do you like about this tank, Kaya?
I like the gun depression, the gun handling. In general, you can see it's not it's kind of accurate even on the move. And you will see, I hope I will be able to show you the turret, because it's one of the best parts of this tank.
So basically what you want to do is exactly what you do here, right? You want to exploit a hill, try to move your turret up a bit, shoot, and then move back.
Yes, exactly. This is basic. This ridge on the Overlord map is one of the best ridges for it, especially with the view range of the tank, which is 400 meters in a stock. You can buff with the crew skills and with the coated optics, Brothers in Arms. You can go up to almost 500 meters. I think it's over 480 meters.
Can I correct you there, Kaya?
Yes,
it's not
sorry.
actually Brothers in Arms, it's Band of Brothers.
It's Band of Brothers. Oh, sorry, I almost forgot about the skill we have. I will show you the skill in the garage soon. Oh, I missed.
So for those who don't know what the difference is, there is no difference, only the name. However, it's much cooler because it's Band of Brothers, right? It's Sabaton.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Now he penned me, but I have to hide a bit more because I'm showing too much of my upper plate.
I love how the front line has been established, just like looking on the map.
Yes.
Can you see that? It's amazing.
Yeah, Kaya knows where to go on this map, where to exploit the strength of the tank, right?
Watch out for that guy.
Yeah.
I think he's going aggressive a bit. Nice.
Be careful, there's another one coming.
You don't want to come.
Yeah, he wants to
you
rush
don't
you.
want to come. Oh, you want to play the
go
game?
for it, go for it.
Nice.
Yes, beautiful.
GG. Thank you. Next one, please.
Don't get overconfident, Kaya. Someone might just rush you.
So what is really cool about this vehicle itself is it actually tells a story. Like we have all those different elements related with the band. I do believe we have some guitars, right? In the back.
We have guitars in the back of the turret. We have special camo with the Sabaton, special emblem with the Sabaton. We have a special camo which is which is basically when you buy the tank, you already have the camouflage installed. You don't have to buy it, and it looks dope.
And I think you can apply it everywhere else, right? It's not like attached to the vehicle. Once you have it, you can use it.
It is actually attached to the vehicle.
Okay.
We are running some specials during the Gamescom where you can get the special emblems, special inscriptions. So if you not lucky enough and you cannot be with us at Gamescom, you can log into the game. We have Gamescom special running. So check in the game, check missions. You can get a lot of good stuff there, free inscriptions, free emblems. And I think we are running ×5 during the Gamescom, yes. So we have 5 times more experience for the first win of the day.
And in my experience, actually, it's really easy to get those emblems because I logged in before we came to Gamescom. I played a couple of games and I think I managed to complete it at least twice.
There's a guy behind me already.
Since you guys mentioned contests, I do believe what is worth mentioning is the fact that we have an ongoing contest for Gamescom in general. All you got to do, guys, is share feedback about a game, share a picture if you're here with us at Gamescom, or share a screenshot of your gameplay or of your gaming rig. Just include Wargaming GC hashtag, and you basically enter a contest where you have a chance to win a gaming chair, gaming mouse, keyboard, and a lot of different stuff. So Wargaming
For example,
GC.
you can win one of these. This is a bonus card, which is metal. It has
Hello,
a lot
Michael.
of
How are
really
you
cool
doing?
stuff. And also it has a signature from Sabaton.
Stream?
Why are you gate crashing our stream, man?
I know, I got told to trash it and troll it.
He got too
and
excited
say
about it.
I'm just glad to be here, guys. So what's going on?
Man, Kaya is checking out the Primo Victoria.
How do you guys like the tank? It's cool, no?
It's cool.
You know what my favorite thing about it is I do believe the album covers that are hidden inside. Did you manage to check it out?
Yeah, it's absolutely
You have to like fly with the camera in with inside.
Yes.
So let's take this baby for another spin, huh?
And did you know about this this feature? If you click the tank behind the tank in the garage,
yeah, this is beautiful.
Yes.
starts to
And the
play
music
Primo
comes.
Victoria.
And
yes.
have you actually noticed that when you go to the back to the tank of the turret, that all the instruments of the band are actually packed there?
Yeah, this is
exactly.
Great. This is great.
Yeah, it's this really cool thing.
Looks amazing.
There's something on the fenders as well, right? If I remember correctly. So if you turn it around a bit,
Yes.
like there.
So how is
yeah,
they
you
going
have
for
the
you, Michael?
in the front.
Oh, very busy,
this
but now I'm basically waiting for the live show to start of the band behind us, like Sabaton will play. So it will be really cool. And if you guys don't mind, take it for a spin.
Okay, I will
No pressure.
I will take it. I just wanted to mention
this is great.
This
Sorry.
is my favorite part of the tank. This is the armor the frontman of Sabaton is wearing during his concert.
Yes.
It looks amazing. Okay, let's take it to the battle again. Bam. For the players who don't know exactly how to play this tank or what to mount, I would really recommend you to mount the coated optics on this tank because it has amazing view range. You should always mount the gun rammer for the faster reload and stabilization, because without a stabilizer the tank doesn't have the best accuracy during the moving of the turret and the hull. So it's coated optics, gun rammer, and vertical stabilizer.
So especially in this setup, it's not a frontline tank, right? You have to stay in the back a little bit and support.
You have to be like in second line. You have to use your turret. You can play aggressively, but you have to be careful in what matchmaking. You have to adjust your gameplay time to time, but the turret can hold you even in tier 10. It's the angle is
I think Kaya needs some support with the mic now. Let's get back to the gameplay.
It's not easy to play and talk at the same time, and especially when you have to hold the mic.
Don't worry, I'll help you out, Kaya.
I mean, we could try, right? But
yes, like no head.
That won't work forever.
People can't actually see, but he was driving without actually touching anything.
Yes. Okay, let's go.
So how did it go for you during the last battle? How would you rate that, Kaya?
It wasn't the best. To be honest, I cannot show all of my skill.
Of course not.
These conditions are not the best. I'm glad when I can sit in my own chair with my own keyboard.
It's easier.
Like that moment when you can play alone and.
So do you already have the mastery badge on your account or not?
Yes, I do. Yes.
I think like during the first day, right?
Nice.
Yeah, during the first
But it's the
day.
easiest.
Of course. And then you were writing on chat to everybody in the company, like to get it now?
Yes. But it was around 1400 base experience. I think it's enough for Ace Tanker even right now.
So what's the plan? Where are we
The
going?
plan is use the turret and don't get shot from this part of the map, basically. I'll have to go more to the left because here I'm vulnerable to the guys on the base, so let's go. I'll join the guys over there, I'll help them. I don't see the names of the tanks clearly, so it's kind of complicated. Artillery, no issue. This is the nice thing after patch 9.18 where the artilleries are buff nerf. Let's call it like that, because it's much more pleasure to play it as an arty player because you have better accuracy. And I'm dead.
Ouch.
I think.
Yeah, it ain't over until it's over. Come on,
Yeah,
Kaya. Come on, Kaya. Yes, you got it.
That's why we can't have nice things.
Well, at least
I can see that I'm no good luck here for the stream, so I will go back to Sabaton and enjoy the show while you are playing. Like, thanks for
very
having
much,
me, and
Michael.
bye-bye, guys.
Thank you very much.
This was not the best showcase, but I'll get into it.
I think it was Michael.
3 times is the charm.
Just between you guys, you and me guys, I think it was Michael, totally.
Exactly, it was him, definitely.
Okay, now we have a second before the tank comes from the battle, so what about
should we stick
telling
to
the sorry?
Should we keep it Swedish style?
Oh, we can keep it Swedish. Yes.
Why not? You have your favorite pick
Swedish.
from this tech tree?
My favorite pick, to be honest, is Kranwagen tier 10, but we can play the STRV1 if you want.
So maybe you can walk us through what you would pick for this tank, what kind of equipment?
Yes, this tank, the new Swedish tanks, they have new mechanics for the binocular and camouflage net equipment. So if you are in the sniper mode, in the siege mode, you can turn your tank without losing the bonuses of binocular, telescope, and camo net. So it's always worth it to mount it on this tank, especially when the tank is focused on really second, third line support. So it's always nice to have it because the concealment of this tank is just incredible. And using the binos and the camouflage net, you are using the full potential of the tank, basically. The amazing camo bonus. The silhouette of the tank is actually really small, so it's really hard to hit it. I don't even need let's do it half by half.
What do we have here for us?
We have something
what is this
interesting
here?
here.
Thank you very
presents.
much. Goodies.
Presents.
I didn't have time for goodies throughout the entire day, so it's really nice
let's take a
for you
look.
guys to give us some goodies, unless these goodies are not for us. So what do we have here? This is the goodie bag that is being distributed as part of World of Warships. Am I
would
right?
say this is World of Tanks.
World of Tanks? Okie dokie.
So let's
So what do we have here? Okay, that's a lot of stuff.
Mine.
Hey, this looks cool.
We have a T-shirt here.
Earth Rumble game trading cards, so that's one thing. Bonus codes, we got Churchill.
Bonus codes, yes, Churchill 3, the tier
Hello,
5
hello.
Russian
Hello,
Churchill.
hola.
Hey,
Everybody
hola.
is gate crashing our stream. What is this?
What's what?
Like-
Do you want some bonus codes?
Oh, thank you. Bonus
Invite
invite
card.
code, awesome. So, what do you have here, guys?
Let's see. Okay, this looks cool. So, Ola, how is your day going in general?
It's awesome. It's very busy, obviously. Like any other Gamescom, amazing this year.
What do you think about the booth? Pretty dope, though. Right?
Oh, with the booth, the thing is, I came here the 2 days before actually Gamescom started, and 2 days before it began, it was already amazing. Like the very first moment I saw it, I was like, wow! Yet again, we made it bigger, more impressive. Really, really great.
So
Have
what
you
do
been
we have
watching
here?
the streams, maybe?
Sorry?
Have you been watching the streams as well?
Actually, I haven't been watching streams yet because I'm in the backstage. So whenever you guys see someone throwing t-shirts, some cool stuff from the stage, it's actually me preparing it. So
Thank you very much, Ola.
yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
So, okay, we got two solutions here. I'm either going to use my teeth,
That's okay.
or are we going to open it with my fingers? I'm struggling. Can I use my teeth? Can
Go
I-
ahead. Yeah.
Wow, that's badass.
No,
It's
okay,
not working,
just
though.
take it. There's no saliva on it, so it's all right.
That's what he says, but it's actually true.
Okay, what else do we have here?
Can you maybe
Look
open this
how
one as
easy
well?
she
Let's
did that. Like,
Yay.
I think I ripped it apart a bit, don't you think? Like I started it? No?
So
Not, no?
bad, so bad.
God
at
damn.
it. There you go.
Okay, thank you very much. That's pretty
You're
awesome.
welcome. Yep.
see. So what are the
That's pretty
chances that we
slick.
can open this
So,
as well?
If you can see it, guys,
Because I can't.
it looks like
Panini,
this.
Panini
It's a
card.
pretty cool pencil pouch that you can get here on Gamescom 2017.
Back to the school.
Back to school stuff, yes, definitely. I love it. I'm gonna get it. Can I get it? I have to line up, I
It's
think.
mine.
And when I line up, maybe I'll finally check the improved graphics, huh? What do you think about them, Kaya?
Zoltan, that's for you.
Oh, there we go. Playing cards, that's my thing.
This
Okay,
is for
so
us.
What do we have here?
Improved graphics.
yes, the improved graphics. If you are here on Gamescom, just come here, check it because they look amazing. We are showcasing 3 maps with upcoming graphics. It's HD. It looks absolutely amazing. We have Himmelsdorf here, Redshire and Mountain Pass. The effects of the maps are absolutely crazy. The objects are now, before you weren't able to, the objects weren't physical after destroying. But now my favorite part is playing with the fountains in the middle of the Himmelsdorf because you can destroy them and roll them over the square.
That's nice.
And it looks amazing. Or the barrels on the railway, it looks just amazing. If you here, just come check it out. It's right behind us over there. There's some queue, but if you're patient enough, you can try this amazing HD graphics.
You can tell that guy is very passionate about this.
Also,
Yes, because I really like them. I don't like. I really like.
every now and then you can also see it on stage. Every now and then when we show World of Tanks, we cover HD maps as well.
And I think all this information is very interesting coming from a guy that usually play on lowest, right? I can see what
Yes.
you're doing in the office. Visibility and stuff.
I have to be honest that I'm usually the guy who's playing on lowest graphics because I'm more focused on a gameplay side, not the graphics, because for me still tanks are counters, basically like some other game with the tanks, like for example counters.
But this is definitely something to witness, right? This-
Yes, the HD maps, as far as I'm not into graphics that much, this looks amazing. It's just amazing.
That's not
And
the only thing that we have, right? We have something else as well that we are showing here.
Yes, we are showing grand battles as well. We have a new format, it's 30v30 on the new huge map called Nebelberg, and it's dope. It's completely dope. The battles are bigger. You have more enemies, more allies. You have more tactical options. It's more strategic. You have to be really careful not to make a mistake because there are more tanks that can shoot you. But so far, from what I heard from our players, they enjoyed it and they are really looking forward to update 9.20. I hope we're gonna include it after test. Everything looks fine, so we should. And update is coming soon. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. So let's look at these a bit,
Hey, what
because
you got there?
these are
Okay.
actually interesting, because we have trading cards here. So I have an A44 and the T34, so these are tanks.
I'm not sure if it's going to be visible because
Yeah,
it's pretty
exactly.
far, but
So and then we have something like this, which is basically an ability as far as I can see. So it's controlled impact. And then we have the same things for World of Warships, and we have it for World of Warplanes as well.
okay, great. So you got a picture of the vehicle. You got some basic stats: protection, firepower, and mobility. And I guess at the end of the day, you can play it, right? It's a
yes.
You can
it's a card
collect
game.
more, obviously. You can
Okay.
get them from our goodie bags.
Like and then like boom, I win.
And
Kaya.
if I
You
remember
know-
correctly, I've seen them around here. That you can actually buy the packs as well.
Yeah. We've got the stand store. Which
I think
you
it's in
can-
Hall 5, if I remember correctly. So if you guys are here at Gamescom and
Pretty
you
cool
want to
slick.
check all the stuff out, if you want to buy anything from the eShop, just go to Hall 5 and look at the Wargaming store there.
5.2
Exactly.
stand E10.
I already went. It's really cool.
Yes, it is. So should we take this baby for yet another spin? I'm not sure if you spotted, but we won that battle. The previous one.
okay.
Yes.
But we are giving you another chance to
Guys, I
shine.
leave you here.
Absolutely. Send more people anytime.
I'm waiting for concept for Sabaton, so see you later.
See you
Thank you very much for dropping by. So I'm just going to keep this chair here, I guess, for yet another arrival. It's a bit chaotic, but I guess this is all live stuff. This is Gamescom. This
So
is
Kaya,
this is it. So Kaya, you
show
ready?
us. Show us.
Okay,
that
I'm
you
going to
can do
clean the
better.
table, huh?
Otherwise, we're going to make fun of you. But
Don't
that's
make fun
nothing
of
new,
Kaya.
right?
What is this?
You can try. Okay, this is encounter.
So tier 9, right?
In regular battle, I'm going to with the slower mediums. I'm going to the island. Here, there's a nice bush. You can spot the tanks passing, and then you can shoot the TDs who are defending the base from this position, basically. But as it's encounter, I'll go and try to help win the hill, because the hill in this mode is even more crucial for the victory, because you have the complete control of the cab. You can control the tanks around, and from this position, if the enemies are not hiding behind this building, you can basically see them.
Are you going to be fast enough though?
I think so. I'm not gonna go all the way up because of the matchmaker. There are faster tanks. They have Pilot, they have Lorraine, so I cannot afford it. They have PTA, but I will stop and I will use my turret here.
Okay.
I'll try to go right. I will try to take this position if I can get there. Oh,
okay.
Lorraine.
Ouch.
Already. Okay. So Pilot pushed over there, but it's fine. It's still fine. I have 127 HP, but
Who needs more, right?
yes. Oh, I need more.
Apparently you need more, yes.
So I guess we didn't take the advantage of the hold down tactic this time around. But maybe next time.
Guys,
Maybe
you know
next
what?
time.
To be honest,
You know
Kaya
what?
was right. That's a really good position most of the time.
Yeah, this is good position, but our team didn't take the island,
the small island,
so
yes.
they were too far to hold this position basically. I know it sounds a bit weird when you see the gameplay now and me telling you what's the good position or not, but trust me, I'm good at this game.
What's the nickname? Can we check that?
It's KAYI4EK, Kaichek. It's a bit complicated. It's
So guys,
from
if you see this guy in the game, target him.
Yes, if you want, I can actually show you the proof.
Absolutely. I do believe we have time for that. We could hear the music in a moment. I think Sabaton is warming up, so it got a bit loud. But I guess we can continue the stream, right, guys? We can continue the stream. Let's play some more.
Let's play some Sturf, as we call it.
Stutzwagen, right?
Okay, let's check this one out.
Stutzwagen is one.
I like this one, actually.
Oh, amazing matchmaking for
you're
me.
lucky.
Amazing map. One of my favorite maps.
I gotta say, I love the siege mode. Like, it gives an impression of like almost of a special ability. Like, you're swapping to different mode completely.
And if you check the enemy team,
Hello, Artyom.
hello.
All good in
What's
the hood.
going there,
All
huh?
good. Well, we're just like, you know,
We are playing some tanks.
Have you heard about this game? No?
What is it, right?
I think I heard something.
Yeah, something, maybe.
Just a bit, just a little bit.
So, guys, publishing producer, not anymore. We
Product
have.
director, right?
Yep, not
So
anymore.
forgive me, Artyom.
I'm just a stage boy.
So Kaya,
No,
there's no pressure at all, but our product director is watching you play.
So we can be pretty happy
This
that
game I will
Artyom
make
was
it.
not here for the past 2 battles, I guess. But the first one was good. Well, in comparison then to the other 2. So hold down.
But don't forget, no pressure.
Okay, so tactics, Kaya, tactics.
I'll take this bush. I'll switch to siege mode. I will be really careful, and already I can see some targets. Oh.
In the meantime, maybe we can ask Artyom, how is Gamescom for you so far?
I can barely hear you, but Gamescom apparently is very loud.
It is.
Agree.
All right, so let's just watch Kaya play then. And he's doing pretty
Right,
well.
So far, so good.
Apparently this guy knows how to play this game, huh?
Yeah, we heard so.
I didn't show it yet, but maybe. Was it me? No. Okay, I'll move to the bush, so I might spot something using the binos. I have to change the settings a bit because I don't have the marks. Sorry for that.
Do you always do it in the battle? Change settings,
Yes,
grab a coffee, go
no,
to the toilet,
I'm
and
not,
then
but
you
I
come
have to
back and
because
you
I
play,
feel
right?
super uncomfortable with these settings. So let's do this.
Let's steal this, Kaya, steal this. No! This is a
Come
super
on,
accurate
come
gun,
on,
though.
one more. I might. No, I'm not gonna bounce. Come on. Yes.
There we go. 1 HP.
1
Very nice
HP.
shot.
Oh. Poor guy. He's dead.
They're doing well.
Yes, so far some damage. You know what? I will. No. I will switch back to siege mode and I'll shoot this guy because he's too far.
Nice.
He's too far and he's dead. Okay, I'll switch back from the siege mode to the travel mode and let's go. Huge advantage of this tank is his mobility, and as you can see, oh hello.
Uh-oh.
I'll risk it for the biscuit. It's really risky to stay here, but I can do it, I think. Hello, one.
You're fairly safe to be
And
honest.
the thing is, the overmatch mechanics works in like they are. It's good to have them in this game because this tank can bounce a lot, even though on paper he has almost no armor. But in real life, you have the rule of 3 for the overmatch mechanics. Basically, if your caliber of the gun is 3 times higher than the armor, you will auto-penetrate it. But most of the tanks in this battle, they don't have 3 times caliber, like caliber high, 3 times higher than the armor of this tank. So it can bounce a lot, even though it has, on the paper, it has paper armor.
But it's because of the angle, right? Because
Yes,
it's
it's because of the auto bounce angle. It is it's basically 70 degrees and more, and it's good to know. For example, for side scraping, it's tactic when you're showing the side of your tank, but in an angle of 70 degrees or more. And if you meet the criteria, like not having 3 times less armor than is the caliber of the gun, you can bounce a lot. See, I tracked him. Nice. This is farm for me, actually.
You're doing something that I always forget in this tank, that you have the mobility, that you move
I think
up.
I need to write it down, what he's saying.
This guy knows his stuff, right?
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yep.
And you are definitely on the right track of proving that you know how to play this game. So we can scratch those previous battles easily.
No, come on. You need more than one game to scratch those off.
But looks like matchmaker in his favor, that's for sure. He's a top tier.
That's why he was so happy.
Among tier 6 and tier 7.
Going for you. I'm going for you. It was decent game. It was decent game.
Still have a chance to fire one more.
Hello.
I guess.
No.
No.
No. Leave him alone. It's my arty.
You want to steal it? Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh, I
Shoot.
up. No. Ramming speed. No. Shame.
Good game.
GG.
So you kind of redeemed yourself a bit, right?
Yes, a bit.
The pressure
But
helped.
I need to show some nice gameplay with Primo Victoria because
Yes.
it's the main tank of the night because we have Sabaton behind us. They are already getting ready on the stage, so
But maybe when they start practicing behind us, you get into the hype. You know, like the boom boom is going in the background.
Okay, let's.
Where's your mic, Kaya? Where's your mic?
Here. You know what, guys? I will try to really focus on the gameplay. I will be try hard this time.
Okay.
Okay, I will try.
So no talking at all? Super focused?
I will try.
Okay, so talking. Artyom, are you waiting for the concert as well? Hype?
Definitely hype. So actually, earlier today we had a nice guitar presenting to Sabaton crew, and hopefully they can play this guitar. We hope they can actually prepare it and play it. But yeah, we're all waiting for this show.
Yeah, that would be great to see the trial of fire for the World of Tanks inspired guitar. So I don't know if you know, but the inspiration for the design was a concept of a tank on fire and actually the whole melting. And I think it's pretty nice captured in the design itself. So yeah, seeing it in action, that would be a thing. But for the time being, we got Kaya back on the battlefield as he's focusing. Look,
doing his coffee in the game once again.
I'm not sure if you guys can see, but his face tells the story. He's focused so much on the game.
I'm trying to see
I think it's
something.
It works a lot just showing his face while he's doing his very serious, focused game.
Can we zoom in? Video team, can we zoom
actually
in?
zoom
He
his
woke up
face?
like this.
Oh, the concentration.
Try hard.
He's trying to take advantage of the hill.
Oh, why? I'll go.
Concentration, Kaya. Full focus. Full focus.
It's really good matchmaking for you as well.
Yes. Oh, I'm spotting some things. I can, but
no pressure, Kaya. No pressure.
Take it slow. Take it slow. We got all day.
This is the moment where I shouldn't use my my first aid kit for the stun because I'm safe.
You mean that you're safe from the tanks, you're not safe from the arty, right?
The tanks, but,
I mean, there's only one
arty. If I see it correctly, there's only one arty in the enemy team.
Yes.
So, still the lever. I can try.
You like to live dangerous, right? Right, Kaya?
Living on the edge.
Yes,
I think in a very, very focused game, this guy is gonna end up first in this battle.
Probably, yes.
I'm gonna try.
Remember, you cannot blink as well.
But I'm held down here, so I should.
Yeah, the biggest concern is probably the arty, right? At this point.
But they are starting to push, so I should retreat now because we have only 2 tanks there holding their whole flank. So I'll rather retreat and losing my life here.
Yeah, fair enough.
Guys, actually, this is something that most people should pay attention to because a lot of people just throw away their life needlessly, basically.
Yes.
Just look at the map, have map awareness, and then if you need, then run. There is no shame in it.
Zoltan, you know what? I think we need to up our microphone game for Kaya. Are you good there with the mic like this? Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Because I see an opening here, right? So maybe for the next battle I can be like this.
Okay.
Okay, now a lot of players would be complaining that I will be camping here, but I'm actually not camping. I'm defending the base because I was kind of far in the start of the battle. But right now I know these guys will get stuck here for a while.
That's a very logic. That's a very good logic. You know, guys, I'm not camping. I'm defending the base.
Yes,
exactly.
yes. But I was trying. But as I see, I can tell you what's gonna happen. These guys will get stuck here for a while because it's heavy versus heavy, and our 2 tanks already died here. So 2 of them are backing up, but these will push. So I can hold this position and defend our base. I will get my team enough time to kill these tanks and get back to defend. So this is actually not camping, this is really defending the base.
This is constructive
That's
camping.
defensive camping.
Exactly.
It's defensive camping, yes.
So let's see how this one plays out.
Is, though?
We'll wait.
Can we get that coffee mentioned? Or maybe, I don't know, are you guys thirsty? I'm a bit hungry, to be honest.
There's one guy already.
There's already one customer for you.
That's a very nice gameplay by this Yak Tiger 8-8.
Yes.
Yeah. Great map awareness shown there.
So it's like the tactic with a bear, right? You cannot move?
Someone is on my side now, never seen him.
So maybe if I won't move, they won't spot me. Like play that, like with a bear.
That's what you call very focused game.
Right, Sosh?
I cannot win him like
no.
this.
Yeah, exactly. The 334 turret is pretty strong.
I can try something.
He's going for the AG.
Yes,
that's
and now I can kill him.
Is it going to be enough though? No.
Oh, I missed. I will try one more. Let's try it one more.
But your tactic is actually playing out now. You just gotta make those shots count.
Oh.
Oh boy.
So basically Kaya is taking one for the team because he is defending the base while the
see,
other
I'm
flank
holding
pushes.
them, as I said, I'm holding their team. Our team is pushing and they should help me as soon as possible. But we are winning, so it's fine.
I mean, you have someone who is helping you there, so as long as they can't really rush you, it's gonna be fine, right?
Yes, I'm kind of safe here. I can retreat all the time.
Oh,
And
there you
there's
go.
lava coming. I'm not gonna shoot now. I'm gonna get into the cover first, and then I'm gonna shoot.
Because you will be
far
spotted,
enough.
right?
Yes.
Okay,
I will most likely get spotted right now. I didn't. Okay, but there was high probability of other tank. So now I can just chill here and wait for them. It's 10-4. It's usually the part of the game where you want to farm as much damage as possible.
I wonder what that Lövd is doing there.
I don't know. He's sightseeing.
He's being careful.
Yes. He's gonna spot me
Watch
now.
out, guy.
Oops.
Okay, nice.
Nice. This was good shot.
So you kind of showed off the turret, right? How strong
Yes.
it is.
Now I'm too open for the lava. I hope he's not gonna.
But guys on the stream, just imagine what would have happened if Kaya didn't fall back. So
Yes, we would lose most likely now, like. or
exactly,
like
he would
30
have
seconds.
exposed the base, right?
Yeah,
There
yeah,
would be no
probably
one to
would,
defend it.
Would be capped.
Track, GG, by
Nice.
lava. And now I can be aggressive again. Not aggressive, but I can push a bit because now I have a support, so I can go somewhere here because I have hull down here, and their tanks will be most likely.
Oh, be careful.
Exactly there. I'm gonna keep pushing. I can get one hit. I can play it on a turret now.
Ah, so you're going for the
can
damage
afford
at
it.
the end.
I'm going for the damage. Yes. Yes, I'm going for the damage. We cannot lose now. I don't have much damage, but at least something this time.
Yeah, but you did a lot for the team, actually.
Yes.
Right?
I guess you like to go for the Damagerinos, right, Kaya?
Yes, I
Of
like the
course.
Magerinos,
Who doesn't?
but usually when this happens, I'm playing like that. I'm trying to win. I'm trying to win the battles. Oh, Haro. Oh,
shoot.
Oh,
the turret. It was too strong.
Okay, he's not gonna be able to shoot me twice. No, don't shoot.
Oh, you had a wreck. Oh, you still have the opportunity
but
there.
I'm not sure if I can pen him next
No.
to the mantlet, but I don't see where is the mantlet. Nice.
Okay,
Good.
save, good save.
Nice.
Not bad.
Congratulations,
Good
Kaya.
game.
GG. Hey Lucas, how you doing?
Yep.
Oh, we have another special guest.
Thank you very
it's
much,
coffee.
Lucas.
Artem, do you mind if I stop by?
Artyom, thank you very much for dropping by. Pleasure meeting you.
It's
And
always a
catch
pleasure,
you later.
Artyom.
Bye-bye. Hello, Lucas.
Everyone,
How you doing?
how's it going?
Pretty good. I guess at this point we're practically through half of the Wargaming Europe office. So how is the day going for you?
Pretty great. I got to work with Sabaton today on our Instagram stories.
That's cool.
And it was really awesome. The guys, they are like genuinely super nice, really down to earth, just always willing to play along.
Absolutely.
So it was a real pleasure to work with them.
And Luca, if I remember correctly, they took over our Instagram, right?
Absolutely. They
So how
stole my
does
phone.
this actually work? what did they do? They completely took it over. They posted every single post. So everything is from Sabaton,
Yes,
right?
yes, absolutely. They took the pictures and they wrote the messaging on all the posts we posted today.
So guys, if you want, go to our Instagram and check it out. It's worth it. It was all posted by Sabaton. Kai, I'm going to give you the
Yeah, and
the
once
mic.
again, if you would
Okay,
like
I'll
to
play no hands. No hands.
No hands?
No,
With, just
I
with the
can do
power
it.
of your mind.
I can do
I
it
just
like.
realized that you're playing again.
Oh, it's fine.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, careful, Tiger. Go away. No, he's pushing me. Leave me alone, please. Okay, let's go. We are on Himmelsdorf. It's like the golden rule for the maps. If the map has the hill is key of victory. Usually.
Exactly.
Usually. On this map, it's not true for this mode, for the encounter, but it's always nice to farm the damage there. Basically, when you have a standard mode, you have capture here and here, and you can always, when you win this part and someone is capping, you can always be really fast, and you can be there in like almost no time to defend.
Because if you just abandon it completely, then they can take it and then
Yes.
barrel down and just go through your defenses.
They have view for like up to this part of the map, so they can cover a lot. Sorry, T54.
And in my experience,
KD13, what are you doing? No, don't let them.
Sometimes they just push really hard, and it's really hard to stop when they have the kill completely.
Just be careful with this one. And since we got a social media team member here with us, I think it's a perfect opportunity to mention that once again, guys, if you want to tune in into everything Wargaming when it comes to Gamescom 2017, just follow our official hashtag WargamingGC, ain't that right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah, we'll have a contest also with this hashtag. So whether you can stop by here or if you are at home, just tweet or post on Instagram with the hashtag WargamingGC, and you will be eligible for winning tons of super cool prizes.
Yeah, like we got what? We got gaming mouses, keyboards, chairs, and a lot of different stuff.
There is the chair. So yeah, tons of stuff providing by our partners. Some of them from our Wargaming store. So it's you know it's good. You know it's good stuff.
Yep. Don't forget about the codes.
Once again,
the Sabaton codes, guys.
Yeah,
let's not forget about those because those are really unique. I have it in front of me. I'm pretty sure that we can't show them right now, but maybe after the game is finished.
So yeah, we got what? We got signatures on it, right?
Yeah. So basically, these are metal codes with really cool stuff on it. Obviously, they have the Primo Victoria. They have 30 days of preview, if I remember correctly. 5,000 gold. And each of them is signed by one member of Sabaton, so if you can actually get 5 of them...
Oh, they ruined us here.
Good effort though, Kaya, good effort.
Yeah,
but
good effort.
You can actually maybe show the codes, right? Because you died.
The codes?
Yeah, we got the codes right over here, I do believe so. They look pretty awesome. I mean, I would even think if I want to unbox that, because it's very unique. Every single one of them, for every member of the band, right?
So
right.
you can try to trade for them, I suppose, because getting the whole collection is not going to be easy.
Damn, that would be great.
It's something to achieve, right?
Oh, I think Kaya got an idea now. So no more codes.
He's just taking them away, okay.
Okay, shall we get back to the garage?
Yes.
Yep, okay. So, what do you have appetite for?
I don't know. Luca, you are here. What's your favorite thing?
Favorite tank of Luca?
Well, I know Kaya is a genius with a bad shot, so I think it's worth.
I would love to see
seeing.
that. I would love to see that. I'm on my way to researching it, so I would love to see the master in action.
Luca.
Okay, again I will tell you something about the tank. It's autoloader, it's tier 10 French medium tank. It's amazing tank. It's my favorite tank because it has a huge burst potential. But be careful for average players or worse players. It's not that joy to play because it's really hard to know where is the right moment, where to peek, where to trade. You have to really count with this tank. You have to count how much damage you have in your clip, how much you can receive. Actually, it depends on the stage of the game. It's complicated. It's not for beginners, but for skilled players or skilled players.
Skill ceiling is really high with this thing, right?
Yes,
if you know what you are doing, there is a high potential in it, but if you don't know what you are doing, then you're probably going to fail miserably most of the time, in my experience.
You will notice he does not need gold ammo.
Okay, I got a question. Did you decide to stick with family members from tier 8 and 9 as you were making your way to Batchat? Because I'm keeping them in the garage for the time being out of sentiment.
I'm keeping the Batchat 25, the tier 9. It's amazing tank too. On tier 9, it's basically Batchat on tier 9. It has, if I'm not mistaken, 1600 damage in the clip. But still, it has huge potential. In an early game, you have to be really careful about what you're doing. You have to really pick your position really carefully. But then in the mid game and late game, there's the power of the tank. Basically, you have huge burst potential in this tank. 2K in the Batchat, you have 1600. It's amazing. It's amazing for a late game. Like you'll have to find the lonely tank and you will just kill him. But on the other hand, you have to be careful if there's another tank behind him, like his friend defending him. You can get killed really easily because you are reloading for 35. I think with this setup it will be reloading for about 35 seconds. So you are really open for the damage for 35 seconds because you cannot defend the armor. We cannot talk about the armor when it comes to this tank, but you have amazing mobility and camo bonus you have to use.
I guess we have to mention that sometimes you have to know when you have to take a hit.
Yes, you have to know when to take the hit. Usually with other mediums, I would go to the castle because it's a really good position. You can use hull down positions here. But now when I'm Batchat, I will try to get here as soon as possible. There, like here, at this point, I don't know if you can see it, but I see it, barely see it. There's a bush, which is great for spotting the tanks approaching you from their base, basically. I'll try to do it. It's risky because you can get spotted there and you can get punished a lot, but I'll risk it for a biscuit. Let's do this.
Do you always stick to the higher tiers?
I didn't get spot. I got spotted,
watch out,
but I can be really careful here, and I can push back.
So guy is waiting for the spot to fall off.
Oh,
you are still spotted, and you get a ammo rack, unfortunately.
Okay, we're getting somewhere.
He's playing the peeky game.
I don't know how much I can peek.
I wouldn't do that again, to be honest.
This is where you don't want
no,
to take more
I'm
hits,
not.
right?
I'm gonna wait. This is not the nicest thing to say, but sometimes the T62A has amazing turret armor, so I can let him to get the shots. Not the. Okay, I'll reload. He's blocking the position.
And I guess you have to be careful.
But
right?
you can use your team members. I'm not saying like to use them as a meat shield, but I know that T62A has amazing turret armor, so we can use it over this ridge, so they can bounce him, and after they shoot him, I can like reverse back and shoot them. But now he's blocking the position, so I had to reload and go into the cover. Now you can see our team is already pushing, so it's good for me. So because I'll be reloaded and I can help them from this position. There's TVP T5051, which is a really dangerous tank for the Batchet. Actually, when you are in 1v1, Batchet can kill the TVP in one clip. But sometimes it happens that the shell bounces or something like that, and you are, and the Skoda will reload faster than you, so you are basically dead. Up, come on, okay.
Nice.
He repaired. I might, no, come on, be brave, you can do it. Come here.
You know you want
It's not
right?
gonna hurt, come on. No. I'm gonna fall back a bit. I'll use the bush again. I'll reload actually because this guy is holding this position. I'm too open for guys coming from this side. I hope they're not gonna come because otherwise I would be dead. I will try to tell my team to keep focused there because it might be really dangerous. Two autoloaders together are great combination, but the worst combination when you are both reloading. And I might have shots for this guy, yes. Stay there. Don't run. You can stop. No. He's not nice. Okay. Peek. Not spotted. Oh. Bush. Not spotted. And I need to check their team. Okay. I'm not gonna push because they have 2 tank destroyers on their base. It's really risky to go there right now because I don't see what's in front of me. And come on, you can do it, Arson. I want this guy to peek out a bit more so I can shoot him.
I think they got a bit more cautious. Again. Well, this guy takes the pounding, but...
No, okay. I'm gonna push. This is the worst part about the streaming because I used to be a streamer and... I think you can prove me right, Zoltan, that the streaming takes like 50% of your skill at least because you cannot focus fully on the game.
I mean, you can get used to it, but you still need to expend a lot of energy.
I need to
just to do this
use
thing.
the double bush. I don't know if they're gonna. It's almost maximum spotting range, so I'll risk it most likely. Track.
Oh.
Spot. Okay, there's a tank.
I think we are too much into this. Nobody's saying anything.
We have
yes,
to
I'm sorry, guys, but yes, nice. Without the track, but it's penetrate. Come on, gun, please.
Nice.
Okay, I'm reloading. It's 10-4. I will push. I'll go all in right now because I have nothing to lose.
He's going for the damages again.
I have like 22 seconds, 26, 25.
Yes.
So it's about the right time to go forward because I need to use the potential of my gun to fire some damage, you know.
I guess this is another thing that you have to always keep in mind when you play the Batchet, that when you reload...
Oh boy!
We didn't see that one coming.
It's 3. No.
Kind of ran into that one.
Yeah.
I think he just shot, so yes.
I cannot turn him like this. Oh, no. Turn.
Is it
I'll,
the E3?
I'll track him. Ah, yes. He's
Okay,
not
go
tracked.
for it.
He's not
Oh boy,
tracked.
oh boy,
Up,
okay.
up, 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 up. Ah, there's another one. Ooh.
Yes!
Left,
Oh,
right,
wrecked. Get wrecked. Oh.
Ah, nice one.
Thank you,
Nice
guys.
one.
Makes
That was
it look easy,
Not the,
right?
not the
Yeah, I
best,
guess.
not the best damage game, but it was nice. I
Yeah,
enjoyed it.
I've seen you do better, to be honest.
You
Casually
didn't get it.
5 or 6k in the office, like
This wasn't that bad.
it's not your best
Okay,
day.
let's go back to Primo Victoria.
Yes, yes, please do. So,
Find Swedish
fingers
flag.
crossed.
Yeah.
Let's take this baby for a spin one more
Okay.
time.
Try hard not
excited.
on. Amazing matchmaking for me. Again, golden rule. Map with the hill. Where am I gonna go?
Not to the
Sultan?
hill.
But not for the hill?
It's question for 1 million. Come on, you can do it.
Is it the hill?
Yes.
Wow,
I would go to the
What do I
bridge.
win?
The
Sorry?
bridge.
What do I
The,
win?
bridge.
Bridge,
The
Kaya.
bridge.
No, the
Take-
bridge, no
take the
bridge,
bridge.
no bridge, no bridge.
New meta.
Can I have one of those quotes, please? We're getting it right.
You can get the card.
Oh,
I'll
thank you,
keep it
Kaya.
for you. I'll keep it
You are
for
so
you. It's
generous.
safe. Or a t-shirt. I'll give you my t-shirt. It's
How
not
about
mine, but
the
I'll
Sabaton,
Can I
Sabaton VIP code?
these nice
Are you
t-shirts?
staying with him? Are you sticking with the Sabaton VIP codes, or actually people can win that? Huh? What do you think? Come on, 5,000 gold, 30 days premium, Premium Victoria,
It's really
and a signature.
VIP.
You're talking about
It's
my quote?
VIP as it gets, man.
Oh, our team knows the rule, most likely, because they are all of them are going there. Actually, with the IS-3, I wouldn't go there. I would stick with the heavy part. But it's good to have like hard turret tanks in this flank, because they can use this rock in the middle. They can use the hull down, and I'm not gonna be fast enough to make it on a hill. And they have Betcha 12T, who is already shooting me. So it's not on a hill. It's a good sign, but I cannot go there. They are already here. With the fast medium tanks or light tanks, I would go straight to the hill. But like in this situation, I cannot afford it. But I can try to use some of my turret are there. It's one customer.
You might actually expose
Watch
your...
out, watch out, watch out.
No.
I don't think that's tall enough, that's rock, that you
Yeah,
wanted to use.
I can do this actually. Reverse.
You can maybe side scrape there a little bit, but I'm not sure.
No, the side armor of this tank is too low for.
Watch out for behind.
Okay, that's good to know.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm
Yeah,
not
exactly.
watching the minimap. Oh,
This one
And I
is
bounce.
sneaky.
Either hide behind the rack or...
No.
Oh boy.
they pushed.
Man.
This is actually what happens when you're streaming, when you're not paying that much attention. You
Yes,
usually would
yes,
have
I
spotted
did.
it, right?
And the thing is, I see the minimap like somewhere in the far away, so no.
I think the other team deserves some praise, because they actually, you could say, see through the tactic. Like, look, they closed us from both sides.
Yes. But
That's a
usually
super
when
unicorn gameplay for you.
situation like this happens, the team pushing here, overextending is so vulnerable. The word is so open for the TDs here. Usually you have like tank destroyers defending this position, so you have support from behind. But I was super unfortunate. It's about the minimum awareness. I should know that they're gonna come, because we have no support here. And as you don't have any support here, they know that they can attack. They have you in scissors, and you are basically done. You can see our team is falling apart. This was tactical mistake from my side. I could, again, if you see something like this happening, like your whole team is going there, you know that you will be almost useless there. Don't be shy to camp with the
Defensively.
defensively. Don't be shy. Just camp here and help them with the covering this flank. It's really.
Yeah, this thing might not be the best for this kind of TD work, but you can still feel the position better than nothing, right?
Yes, definitely. And they got scared. It doesn't matter. Even if you are alone there and you are playing like, hey guys, we are at least 3 here, it's fine. They will get scared and they will retreat.
No one wants to get shot in the side, right?
Do we have time? Do we have time, dear video team? Because I can hear some noises coming from the stage. Yes, we do. One more battle. Okay, we gotta make it count, Kaya.
So pick the tank.
Me again.
Well, Primo Victoria, obviously.
So we have to wait
Primo
for it to
Victoria,
return
we
from the
have
battle.
to
Maybe
wait.
we'll be lucky enough, depending on how that battle will go from now on. But if not, what would be your second pick? You always stick to the high tiers, right?
Before we jump into anything better, maybe we can take a look at the crew because that's really cool. Actually.
Oh,
yes,
exactly.
I almost forgot to show you. We have basically all Sabaton crew here. We have captain, we have commander Joachim. He's a really nice guy. I met him today, and he's a really nice guy, I have to tell you. And for the two crew skills, as we mentioned, for this tank we have a special. For this crew we have special skill. It's Band of Brothers. It's not brothers in arms. It's Band of Brothers, and you can see it's really metal. It's really hardcore. So for fans of the metal, this tank is made for you. Basically, it's really nice. And it's not only this inscription. It's a skill which helps your crew. And when you buy the tank, the crew also always. Already have it. So
and you also have the voices, right?
And the dubbing, the voiceover for the tank was made by Sabaton crew themselves. It's amazing. They have some new additions for the voiceover, so you can hear some weird things maybe for you. But it's nice. It's new. It's metal basically.
And you can also use them in another tank because it's tied to the
yes.
Commander.
As you can see in the service record, you cannot retrain the crew, but it's nice to have them in their tank. Why would you move them?
Exactly. Okay.
Okay, we can wait for a second.
Still not here.
But they're already hearing a lot of really interesting noises from the stage.
The stage is heating up, definitely.
So, Luca, maybe you can actually tell us how long is the concert going to be?
I'm sorry.
Luca cannot hear us.
What?
I cannot hear you right now.
So what did you say?
So the question is how long the concert is going to be?
How long is the concert going to be?
It's 1 hour, if I remember correctly.
So it should start in the next 10 to 15 minutes.
I think we're getting some signals that we might unfortunately not have time for yet another battle. Am I right? I do believe so. Kaya, everybody loves you. You play like a boss. We appreciate this presentation. Right now we're going to swap to the stage as we're approaching the Sabaton concert. Guys, thank you very much for sticking with us and the Wargaming crew coming and going here, joining us in the Wargaming GC Live studio. Let's take it to the stage and thank you very much.
Bye bye guys.
See you later.
Bye.
The draft man said, nothing to do all day but stay in bed. You're in the army now. Whoa, you're in the army now. You'll be the hero of the neighborhood. Nobody knows that you left for good. You're in the army now. Whoa, you're in the army now. Flying over your head. Shots ring out in the dead of night. The sergeant calls, stand up and fight. You're in the army now. Whoa, you're in the army now. You're in the army now. Whoa, you're in the army now. Shoot on sight. Your finger on the trigger, but it don't seem right. You're in the army now. Whoa, you're in the army. In That's the art of war. That's the art of war. Come on, Detroit, level down. That's the art of war. That's the art of war. Let's go to Scotland! Scotland must unite, make a stand on sturdy ground. The challenge to the ground. In a world of war, we are curved upon with the breaking of the occupation. And our nation's made to hand. Can we make our final stand? Rally all the clans, English men of lands. Love and a bird, point of no return. Take the Scottish revolution. Freedom must be won by blood. Now we call for revolution. Take the pipes and cry out loud. To rule the land, lose its in command. Now that's in his sight. It's the reason we will fight. We'll turn, back. The freedom is our nation. The other Scots will fight in hand. We will fight to claim our land. Rally all the clans, pointing English bands. Charge up and burn, freedom we shall learn. Take the Scottish revolution, freedom must be won by blood. Now we call for revolution, make the pipes and cry out loud. And cry out loud. Are you ready, Gamescom? Are you ready for Carolus Rex? Make it bound to my will. Guten Abend, Deutschland! You know what? It is absolutely fucking fantastic to be back here again. Yes! We played a lot in Germany, but there is something really wrong with you, okay? Because normally between the songs, people go, yeah, well, let's say in Sweden or anywhere else in the world, they go, Sabaton, Sabaton. Aber nicht in Deutschland. You always go, noch ein Bier. Ruhe bitte, liebe Freunde. You know what? I really fucking love beer, okay? But it gives me a problem. You know, this is not a real six-pack, okay? And if I open this fucker up, it's a family pack. Thanks to Deutsche Bier. That was small. That's what she said. Prost Deutschland! No. My friends, I would love to have another beer, but we are Scandinavians. When we get drunk, we get naked, okay? No. Trust me, there is nothing to see. You know, we're not here for beer. No. We're here for tanks. And seeing as we are here in the Wargaming booth, playing World of Tanks ourselves, I think it's time we do a song about tanks. Are you ready for Panzerkampf? Into the motherland, the German army marched. The Soviet Union from 1943, tanks line up in thousands, as far as the eye can see. Ready for the onslaught, ready for the fight, waiting Nein! Kein mehr beer!
Well, actually, we are out of beer, but if somebody can give me one, I'll happily drink it for sure. But you know what? After all, we're not here for beer. I had to open my fucking mouth, didn't I?
You're fucked.
Scheiße.
Hey!
Tommy, cheers.
Wow, that took a long time.
So, will you sing with us?
And will you jump with us? To the gates of hell. Jump! Vivo Victoria!
My friends, We have something very special happening right now. Something we haven't done before. We're gonna have a guest on stage right now. It's not just any guest. It's a fantastic composer, and it turns out also a really good guitar player. So would you please welcome onto the stage Mr. Akira Yamaoka! And we were thinking, since Yamaoka-san is from Japan, how about we do a song about the samurai? Are you ready for Shiroyama?
It's the nature of time that the old ways must give in. It's the nature of time that the new ways comes in sin. When the new meets the old, it always ends the ancient ways. And as this story told, the old ways go out in a flame. Encircled by a vulture, the end of ancient culture, the dawn of destiny comes near. Imperial force to fight, facing 500 samurai, surrounded and outnumbered, just what the service done. Bushido, dignified, it's the last stand of the samurai, surrounded and outnumbered. As a new age begins, the way of the warrior comes to an end. As a new age begins, the ways of old must apprehend. It's the nature of time that the old ways must give in. It's the nature of time that the new ways comes insane. An offer of surrender, psychotic or contender. The dawn of destiny is here. Imperial force to fight, facing 500 samurai, surrounded and outnumbered, to what the storm is covered. Bushido, dignified, it's the last stand of the samurai, surrounded and outnumbered.
My friends, we're getting closer to the end here, but before we do, we just like to inform you or remind you, depending on the situation. On Friday, we'll be performing again at the Wargaming party. Yeah? So you're gonna be able to catch us here running around doing stupid shit tomorrow. Hopefully we'll see you in, well, maybe you can challenge us in World of Tanks. But you have to promise not to kill me because I fucking suck, okay? I love it, but I'm so bad. So, I think it's time to leave, but before we do, I just want to say one last thing. One last thing.
A man of the wild, thrown into combat with bodies on fire. Hides his emotion, his blood's running cold. Just like victory is slowly unfold. Riot, how white riot, in the deep, in glory, in war. Let it rest, for the night and but never come back. Crosses road for Nazio, when all soldiers sleep and we're down 6 feet deep. And death must wait, there's no one in fate. Charging us back, going to hell and back. A man of the 50, a man of the hill. Friends for the crowding, they get you right through. Let them all face down if they must die. Making it easier, say goodbye. Riot, a white light, with the need, the glory in war. Let it rest, or when I live, go unto hell and be back. Crosses road for Nazio, when all soldiers sleep and we're dead 6 feet deep. The dead must wait, there's no one to hate. Charging us back, going to hell and back. Oh, gather round me, listen while I speak. Oh, I walk, hell is 6 feet deep. The guard along the shore, the cannons still roar. The pulsing like green, still there where I sleep. Let's go on Lazio, and also this river.